To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, 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 and a time for every purpose under heaven. A time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, a time to reap, a time to kill, a time to heal, a time to laugh, a time to weep. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, 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 and a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to build up, a time to break down, a time to dance, a time to mourn, a time to cast away stones, a time to gather stones together. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season and a time to every purpose under heaven. A time of love, a time of hate, a time of war, a time of peace, a time you may embrace, a time to refrain from embracing. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, 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 and a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to gain, a time to lose, a time to rend, a time to sow, a time to love, a time to hate, a time of peace. I swear it's not too late. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season and a time to every purpose under heaven, and a time to every purpose under heaven. So early, early in the spring, I shipped on board to serve my king. I left my dearest dear behind. She oft times swore her heart was mine. My love, she takes me by the hand. If ever I marry, you'll be the man. 1,000 vows so long and sweet say we'll be married when next we meet. And all the time I sail the seas, could not find one moment's ease in thinking of my dearest dear, but never a word from her could I hear. last we sailed into Glasgow town, I strode the streets both up and down, inquiring for my dearest dear, and never a word from her could I hear. I went straightway to her father's hall, and loudly for my love did call. My daughter's married, she's a rich man's wife, she's wed to another, much better for life. If the girl is married that I adore, I'm sure I'll stay on land no more. I'll sail the sea till the day I die, I'll break the waves rolling the mountains high. Suzanne takes you down to a place by the river. You can hear the boats go by, you can spend the night forever, and you know that she's half crazy, and that's why you want to be there. And she feeds you tea and oranges that come all the way from China, and just when you want to tell her that you have no love to give her, she gets you on her wavelength and lets the river answer that you've always been her lover. And you want to travel with her, and you want to travel blind, and you think you'll maybe trust her, for she's touched your perfect body with her mind. And Jesus was a sailor when he walked upon the water, and he spent a long time watching from a lonely wooden tower. And when he knew for certain only drowning men could see him, he said, all men shall be sailors then until the sea shall free them. But he himself was broken long before the sky would open. Forsaken, almost human, he sank beneath your wisdom like a stone. And you want to travel with him, and you want to travel blind, and you think you maybe trust him, for he's touched your perfect body with his mind. Suzanne takes you down to her place by the river. You can hear the boats go by, you can spend the night forever, and the sun pours down like honey on our to travel with her, and you want to travel blind, and you think maybe you'll trust her, for you've touched her perfect body with your mind. When you're lost in the rain in Juarez, and it's Easter time too, and your gravity fails and negativity don't pull you through, don't put on any airs when you're down on Rue Morgue Avenue. They got some hungry women there, and they'll really make a mess out of you. Well, if you see St. Annie, please tell her thanks a lot. I cannot move, and my fingers, they are all in a knot. I haven't got the strength to get up and take another shot. And my best friend, the doctor, won't even say what I've got. Sweet Melinda, the peasants call her the goddess of gloom. She speaks good English and she invites you up into her room. And you're so kind and careful not to go to her too soon. And she takes your voice and leaves you howling at the moon. Well, up on Housing Project Hill, it's either fortune or fame. You can pick one or the other, though neither of them ought to be what they claim. And if you're looking to get silly, you better go back to from where you came. Because the cops don't need you, and man, they expect the same. Now all the authorities, they just stand around and boast how they blackmailed the sergeant at arms into leaving his post and picking up Angel, who just arrived here from the coast, who looked so fine at first and left looking just like a ghost. Well, I started out on Burgundy, but soon hit the harder stuff. Everybody said they'd stand beside me when the game got rough. Well, you know the joke was on me, got in my way. I've looked at clouds from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow it's clouds' illusions I recall. I really don't know clouds at all. Moons and Jews and Ferris wheels, the dizzy dancing way you feel when every fairy tale comes real. I've looked at love that way, but now it's just another show. You leave 'em laughing when you go, and if you care, don't let them know. Don't give yourself away. I've looked at love from both sides now, from win and lose, and still somehow it's love's illusions I recall. I really don't know love at all. Tears and fears and feeling proud to say I love you right out loud. Dreams and schemes and circus crowds. I've looked at life that way, but now old friends are acting strange. They shake their heads, they say I've changed. Well, something's lost, but something's gained in living every day. I've looked at life from both sides now, from win and lose, and still somehow it's life's illusions I recall. I really don't know life at all. What I'll give you since you've asked is all my time together. Take the rugged sunny days, the warm and rocky weather. Take the roads that I have walked along, looking for tomorrow's time, peace of mind. As my life spills into yours, changing with the hours, filling up the world with time, turning time to flowers. I can show you all the songs that I never sang to one man before. We have seen a million stones lying by the water. You have climbed the hills with me to the mountain shelter. Taken off the days one by one, setting them to breathe in the sun. Take the lilies and the lace from the day comes to the gate, dressed in lavender and leather, looking north to the sea. She finds the weather fine. She hears the steeple bells ringing through the orchard all the way from town. She watches seagulls fly, silver on the ocean, stitching through the waves the edges of the sky. Many people wander up the hills from all around you, making up your memories and thinking they have found you. They cover you with veils of wonder as if you were a bride. Young men holding violets are curious to know if you have cried, and tell you why and ask you why, either way you answer. Lace around the collars of the blouses of the ladies, flowers from a Spanish friend of the family. The embroidery of your life holds you in and keeps you out, but you survive, imprisoned in your bones behind the isinglass windows of your eyes. And in the night, the iron wheels rolling through the rain, down the hill through the long grass to the sea. And in the dark, the hard bells ringing with pain. Come away alone. Even now by the gate, with your long hair blowing, and the colors of the day that lie along your arms, you must barter your life to make sure you are living. And the crowd that has come, you give them the colors and the bells and the wind and the dream. Will there never be a prince who rides along the sea and the mountains, scattering the sand and the foam into amethyst fountains, riding up the hills from the beach in the long summer grass, holding the sun in his hands and shattering the isinglass? Day and night and day again, and people come and go away forever, while the shining summer sea dances in the glass of your mirror, while you search the waves for love and your visions for a sign. The knot of tears around your throat is crystallizing into your design. And in the night, the iron wheels rolling through the rain, down the hills through the long grass to the sea. And in the dark, the hard bells ringing with pain. Come away alone. Come away alone with me. My father always promised us that we would live in and I would learn to dance. We lived in Ohio then. He worked in the mines. On his dreams like boats we knew we'd sail in time. All my sisters soon were gone to Denver and Cheyenne, marrying their grown-up dreams, the lilacs and the man. I stayed behind, the youngest still, only danced alone. The colors of my father's dreams faded without a sign. And I live in Paris now. My children dance and dream, hearing the words of a miner's life in words they've never seen. I sail my memories of home like boats across the Seine, and watch the Paris sun set in my father's eyes again. My father always promised us that we would live in France. We'd go boating on the Seine, and I would learn to dance. I sail my memories of home like boats across the Seine, and watch the Paris sun set in my father's eyes again. much as he loves me. Someday soon, going with him someday soon. Someday soon, going with him someday soon. Someday soon, going with him someday soon. Across the morning sky, all the birds are leaving. Ah, how can they know it's time for them to go? Before the winter fire, we'll still be dreaming. I do not count the time. Who knows where the time goes? Who knows where I woke up, it was a Chelsea morning, and the first thing that I heard was a song outside my window, and the traffic wrote the words. It came ringing up like Christmas bells, and wrapping up like pipes and drums. Oh, won't you stay? We'll put on the day, and we'll wear it till the night comes. I woke up, it was a Chelsea morning, and the first thing that I saw was the sun through yellow curtains and a rainbow on my wall. Blue, red, green and gold to welcome you, crimson crystal beads to bacon. Oh, won't you stay? We'll put on the day. There's a sun show every second. Now the curtain opens on a portrait of today, and the streets are paved with passers-by. Pigeons fly and papers lie, waiting to blow away. I woke up, it was a Chelsea morning. The first thing that I knew, there was milk and toast and honey, and a bowl of oranges too, and the light poured in like butterscotch, stuck to all my senses. Oh, won't you stay? We'll put on the day, and we'll talk in present tenses. When the curtain closes, the rainbow runs away. I will bring you incense hours by night, by jewel light, by candlelight, if only you will stay. Oh, my darling, won't you wake up? It's a Chelsea Farewell to Tarwathie, adieu Mormont Hill, and the dear land of Crimond, I bid you farewell. I'm bound off for Greenland and ready to sail, in hopes to find riches, in hunting the whale. Farewell to my comrades, for a while we must part, and likewise the dear lass who first won my heart. The cold coast of Greenland my love will not chill, and the longer my absence, more loving she'll feel. Our ship is well rigged and she's ready to sail. The crew, they are anxious to follow the whale, where the icebergs do float and the stormy winds blow, where the land and the ocean is covered with snow. The cold coast of Greenland is barren and bare. No seed time nor harvest is ever known there, and the birds here sing sweetly in mountain and dale. But there's no bird in Greenland to sing to the whale. There is no habitation for a man to live there, and the king of that country is the fierce Greenland bear, and there'll be no temptation to tarry long there. With our ship bumper full, we will homeward repair. Farewell to Tarwathie, adieu Mormont Hill, and the dear land of Crimon, I bid thee farewell. We're bound out for Greenland and ready to sail, in hopes to find riches in hunting the Sometimes I remember the old days when the world was filled with sorrow. You might have thought I was living, but I was all alone. In my heart the rain was falling, the wind blew, the night was calling. Come back, I'm all you've ever known. Open the door and come on in. I'm so glad to see you, my friend. You're like a rainbow coming around the bend. And when I see you happy, well, it sets my heart free. I'd like to be as good a friend to you as you are to me. There were friends who could always see me. Through the haze their smiles would reach me, saying okay, saying goodbye, saying hello. Soon I knew that what I was after was life and love, tears and laughter. Hello, my good friend, hello, my darling, what do you know? as you are to me. I used to think it was only me, feeling alone, not feeling free, to be alive, to be a friend. Now I know we all have stormy weather, the sun shines through when we're together. I'll be your friend right through to the end. Open the door and come on in. I'm so glad to see you, my friend. You're like a rainbow coming around the bend. And when I see you happy, well, it sets my heart free. I'd like to be as good a friend to you as you are to me. Open the door and come on in. I'm so glad to see you, my friends. You're all like rainbows coming around the bend. And when I see you happy, well, it sets my heart free. I'd like to be as good a friend to you as you are to me. Muffin warm and basket brown, smiling faces gathered round our dinner table, close together hand in hand. I always cook with honey to sweeten up the night. We always cook with honey. Tell me, how's your appetite for some sweet love? Finding favor with your neighbor, well, it can be so fine. It's easier than pie to be kind. We've been searching for so long, now our house is turned into a home. 'Cause I always cook with honey to sweeten up the night. We always cook with honey. Tell me, how's your appetite for some sweet love? There'll be a place set just for you. Sweet wine before dinner that is surely bound to soothe. I always cook with honey to sweeten up the night. We always cook with honey. Tell me, how's your appetite for some sweet love? I always cook with honey. Isn't it rich? Are we a pair? Me here at last on the ground, you in midair. Where are the clowns? Isn't it bliss? Don't you approve? One who keeps tearing around, one who can't move. Where are the clowns? There ought to be clowns. Just when I'd start opening doors, finally knowing the one that I wanted was yours, making my entrance again with my usual flair, sure of my lines, no one is there. Don't you love farce? My fault, I fear. I thought that you'd want what I want. Sorry, my dear. But where are the clowns? Send in the clowns. Don't bother, they're here. Isn't it rich? Isn't it queer? Losing my timing this late in my career. But where are the clowns? There ought to be clowns. Well, maybe next year. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. Illinois Central, Monday morning red. 15 cars and 15 restless riders, 3 conductors, 25 sacks of mail. On the southbound Odyssey, the train pulls out at Kankakee, rolls along past houses, farms, and fields, passing trains that have no name, freight yards full of old black men, and the graveyard of the rusted automobiles. Good morning, America, how are ya? Say, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Playing cards with the old man in the club car, a penny a point, ain't no one keeping score. Pass the paper bag that holds the bottle, and feel the wheels rumbling beneath the floor. And the sons of Pullman porters and the sons of engineers ride their father's magic carpet made of steel. Mothers with the babes asleep, rocking to the gentle beat. The rhythm of the rails is all they feel. Good morning, America, how are ya? Say, don't you know me? I'm a native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Nighttime on the city of New Orleans, changing cars in Memphis, Tennessee. Halfway home and we'll be there by morning, through the Mississippi darkness rolling down to